everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what my kids eat in a day. Marnie's 15 months now, and I think the last time I did a video like this she was probably just weaning, so it was a long time ago. So obviously what she's eating, where are you going? I think I'm gonna have to put it down because she's seen something she wants to go and play with. So what she is eating has changed a lot since my last video. So I thought it was about time to do an updated one. Also, it's getting colder, so what I tend to feed them at this time of year is very different to the warmer months. So I just thought it might be interesting to show you what I feed my kids on a typical autumn day. I've also teamed up with my friend Jess, who's going to be sharing over on her channel what her kids eat in a typical day. Jess has two children, a boy and a girl called Josh and Sophie, and she makes lots of mummy related videos over on her channel too. If you enjoy my videos, I'm sure you will love Jess's. So do pop over once you've watched this one and say hi and let her know that I sent you. I can't wait to watch and see what she feeds her kids in a typical day. I love videos like this because I often find myself stuck in a rut when it comes to meal ideas, particularly for feeding the kids healthy, nutritious dinners. So I watch a lot of this kind of video to give me some inspiration and just, yeah, some new ideas. If you're new here and you've come over from Jess's channel, hi, I'm Kate. I'm a mum of 4. I have 1-year-old Marnie, who you just saw. I also have 2 sons, aged 5 and nearly 12. He's 12 in 2 weeks. And my older daughter, Marion, is 10. She will be 11 in December. So yes, I have 4 kids, which still blows my mind on a daily basis. I make videos very similar to Jess, all about life as a mum, day in the life vlogs, hauls, family meal ideas, tips videos, that kind of thing. So if you like what you see, I would absolutely love you to subscribe. So I'm up and ready nice and early this morning. We have the health visitor coming to do Marnie's 15-month check. So I just thought I'd quickly show you what the kids have for breakfast. Since it's been getting colder, I've been making them porridge in the mornings. Not every morning, because some days we're running late and I just don't have time to do it. But I try to if I can, because they all enjoy it and I know that they've had something warm in their tummy first thing. I tend to steer clear of those sachet porridges just because, I don't know, I just feel like when you're feeding 3 or 4 kids porridge and I eat it myself, it's not the most cost-effective option. I could be wrong, but I always feel like it works out more per serving. So I just tend to buy a big bag of porridge oats. I'm not particularly loyal to any brand, but yeah, so I just buy a big bag of porridge oats. I make my porridge with oat milk and I make theirs just with regular cow's milk, and I sweeten it with honey, not a lot, but just enough to just make it a little bit sweeter than it would be if I didn't use it. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Marnie, she likes porridge, she will eat it, but some mornings she'll turn her nose up at it. But the one thing she will eat without fail every morning, and is probably her favourite, is Weetabix. At the moment I'm trying the Weetabix Editions, I think it's called. It's the one with coconut and raisin, which she seems to like. She'll eat just regular Weetabix, but I just thought I'd mix it up a bit and try this one. The one thing she is fussy about is that the milk has to be warm. She will not eat Weetabix with cold milk. I tried it once when we were camping and the look on her face was priceless. She may as well have just thrown it back in my face. So yes, Weetabix with warm milk is Marnie's go-to breakfast. Marnie has just woken up from her nap, hangry. She's desperate for her lunch. Here she comes. This is the kind of thing I make her most days actually. It's just lots of picky bits all together. If I make her sandwiches, she just pulls them apart, drops the bread on the floor and tries to eat whatever was in the middle. So I tend to just give her picky bits instead, because at least that way I know most of it will go in her mouth and not on the floor. So this is a very typical lunch for Marnie. She just has some cubed cheese, some shredded ham. This in the middle is just some hummus with, I think they're called lentil straws by Kiddylicious. They're like baby snacks. Some sweet corn. Have you spotted it? Yep, she spotted her plate. Some sweet corn and some strawberries. Have you spotted the plate? Come on then, let's go and have lunch. Come on then, let's go this way. Here she comes. She won't leave my side now there's food involved. Here we go. Today's a school day, so my other kids are all in school and they all have a packed lunch every day. So I will just show you the kind of thing that I put in their packed lunches. It doesn't really change seasonally, to be honest. Dylan, my eldest, who is actually in secondary school now, has asked if he can start taking soup when it gets colder, which is fine, but I don't have a suitable like flask container to give him yet, so I need to look into that. If anyone's got any recommendations actually of one that will not leak, because I don't fancy cleaning tomato soup out of a lunchbox every day, let me know in the comments below, because yes, I don't know, I don't think we've ever owned a flask. But other than that, this is the typical sort of thing that I would put in their lunchboxes. Dylan, just as a side note, is nearly 12 and he is eating for Britain at the moment. I can't give him enough food and he takes money for snacks as well. I think he's just got hollow legs. So his lunchbox is pretty full. This is the contents of Dylan's lunchbox. So he has asked me to start giving him 2 sandwiches every day. So he usually has hummus and salami or ham or something like that. So there's 2 sandwiches there. He loves custard, so as a treat I give him those on some days. An apple, which sometimes comes back again at the end of the day, so I need to nag him to start eating his apple every day. A carton of apple juice, a cheese string, a pepperami, and this is a little snack pack of golden Oreos. And he also takes some change to buy a snack at break time if he gets hungry. Merrin and Aidan will have similar, but not quite as much, and only 1 sandwich. We've just got in from the school run. We've got a busy evening ahead of like after school bits and pieces. So I'm gonna make something for dinner that I know everybody likes. It's quick and easy, and it's definitely something that I make a lot in the colder months, and it is a good old chili con carne. The recipe I use is just the best, easiest, quickest recipe. I think it's a Nigella one. It was in one of her Express type books and I found it years ago. Before finding that recipe, I tried making chili lots of different ways, all very complicated. This is so easy. I'm going to show you exactly what you need, and it is the quickest recipe. I think it takes me 5 minutes to chuck it all together, and then I just leave it simmering on the hob for maybe 30 to 40 minutes and it's done, and it's so tasty. So all you need is some minced beef, some chorizo. I've got this double pack, I'll probably only use half of it, but I like to go for the diced, ready, like chopped one, because it just makes things much quicker. Then you'll need a tin of these beans. They're like mixed beans and they're in a spicy sauce. They're quite hard to come by. I can't find them in every supermarket. Tesco does them obviously, and I think Sainsbury's does, but I've struggled to find them anywhere else. They're an important part of the recipe just because they make things quicker in terms of what flavours you need to add. Then you'll need a pasta sauce just to chuck in. Instead of chopped tomatoes, it just adds a bit more flavour. I've gone for the chunky veg one just because I like the extra veg in there. So that's a little cheat that makes the recipe quick and easy. Then the other thing you need to add is some sweet chilli sauce. I just tend to kind of go by eye. I don't measure it out, but I just put a good glug of that in there. And then you need to add some cinnamon and cumin, just a sprinkle of each, which I haven't got in front of me, but I will be adding that separately. Then to serve, obviously whatever you like, but I serve ours with rice. Dan loves jalapenos, so he'll have loads of those. Some sour cream and some grated cheddar as well. So that's it, all done, and it took me 4 minutes, 5 minutes tops. So dinner's ready. I just served the kids chili with grated cheese on top and rice. Then for Marnie's portion, I've mixed the chili and the rice together, and I just put some cheese on top, and I will have to feed this to her because if she feeds it to herself, it will go everywhere, although she'll probably have a good go. This is one of their favourite meals, isn't it? Apart from Aidan.
It is?
I thought you didn't like chili. You like it now? Normally, every time I give him chili, he complains, don't you? Do you like it now? Well, that's good news.
I do like the beans in it.
You don't like the beans? Well, do you know what? I deliberately picked all the beans out of yours, so you shouldn't have any.
I can see one bean.
Oh, okay. Of course you can. Marnie has finished her chili, so I'm just going to give her one of these yogurts. These are her favourite and her favourite flavour as well. So she's going to have that. My mum brought the older kids some cakes as a treat, so they can have one of these once they finish the dinner if they eat it all. So that's the kind of thing my children eat in a typical day in the autumn. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do give it a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to head over to Jess's channel and watch her video as well. I will have it all linked for you in the description box below. I'm sure you will absolutely love her channel as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!